Let us move on another problem. So here a plane mirror moving with a speed of 10 meter per second at certain inclination 37 degree with the plane of the mirror, and object is moving at some other inclination with horizontal at 37 degree. Okay, here its speed is 15, here its speed is 10 meter per second. Now the questions are: find the speed of image formed by the plane mirror with respect to mirror and with respect to ground and with respect to object. There are three questions. Okay. Now let us develop the speed of object and image by resolving their speeds in x and y directions. So here the mirror speed is resolved into two components along x and y directions, 8 and 6. So in this direction, this is 10 cos 37, which gives us 10 into cos 37, 4 by 5. So this is 8. Another side is 10 sin 37, which gives 6. And similarly 15 cos 37, 15 cos 37, which gives 15 into 4 by 5, 12. In this direction 9. Therefore here the components with components, speed of object with components 12 meter per second and 9 meter per second. Here also speed of the mirror with components 8 and 6. Okay. Now here the respective speeds in terms of vectors given clearly. Object with respect to ground, that is 12i plus 9j. So this is perpendicular component, this is parallel component. Next for mirror, minus 6i plus 8j, minus 6i along negative, so positive. Okay, this is perpendicular component and this is parallel component. Now question number 1, speed of image with respect to mirror in the direction perpendicular to plane of the mirror. So that equal to see, that equal to minus of speed of object with respect to mirror. This equal to relative velocity object with ground minus mirror with ground. Perpendicular components keep in your mind while we are substituting the speeds, respective speeds. They should be substitute that perpendicular components. Okay, don't make mistake over here. Now object perpendicular component 12i minus, already in the formula, 12i minus, this is mirror with ground perpendicular component minus 6, minus or minus plus, minus 18i. This is only perpendicular component of image with respect to mirror. And parallel component, so one more component parallel, that is image with respect to mirror parallel component. The formula is taken, that object with ground, mirror with ground. So here values are substituted. Object with ground parallel component 9j and mirror with ground 8j, and as it is 9j minus 8j substituted, and final value is j only. So here finally x component and y component together, speed of image with respect to mirror. This is the answer. And next to go for second question, that speed of image with respect to mirror, as it is, its formula is taken here, relative concept. So speed of image with ground minus mirror with ground. We should find this one, image with ground. So this term is take this side and which becomes positive, then you will get by rearrangement speed of image with ground, and values are substituted. Image with mirror, already value is calculated, minus 18i plus j, here plus mirror with ground minus 6i plus 8j substituted, by simplifying that minus 24i plus 9j. Okay, so this is answer for the second one. And third question is this one, object with respect to object. Image with respect to object equal to image with ground minus object with ground. Image with ground already calculated, minus 24i plus 9j, and object with ground, that is 12i plus 9. Of course, in between these two, in the formula, there is a negative sign that is multiplied. Minus 12i minus 9. Minus 9 plus 9 gets cancelled. You are getting minus 36i. So this is with respect to object. So as a whole in this question, we have 3 points. One is with respect to mirror, and with respect to ground, and with respect to object. These 3 values are calculated. Their corresponding answers are clearly given. So this is the way to understand how the problems are to be solved in case of finding speed of image in the plane mirror. Okay. Now in different varieties. So different varieties of problems are discussed in this session. Okay. So this can also be verified by the general method. Already I was given general methods. So this problem you try yourself. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Let us make a discussion over the reflection of light by a plane mirror. And here the plane mirror is making an angle theta with horizontal. If it is 45 degree, then what kind of result we can see in the result, in the image formed by the plane mirror. So image of horizontal object becomes vertical, and image of vertical object becomes horizontal when angle made by the plane mirror with horizontal is 45 degree. Let us see that. This is object AB, and the light is coming from this object incident on the plane mirror. A normal is drawn over here, normal to the plane of the mirror. This is angle of incidence 45 degree. This is angle of incidence. And after reflection, angle of reflection becomes 45. Means the light straight away reflects vertically upward. Means the light is reflecting up. This is 45 degree. So when the light is reflected upward, if it is extending back, because it is giving virtual image, therefore its corresponding image we can see over here. This is image of this object. This is A dash and B dash. So it's this is object and this is image. What happened here? The image becomes vertical for an object which is horizontal when a plane mirror making an angle theta of 45 degree with horizontal. So similarly here, in this case, vertical object. When the object is vertical, the light is incident on this plane mirror. If you make a normal to this plane mirror, angle of incidence is 45 degree and it reflects along the horizontal direction. So here angle of reflection is 45 degree. As a result, here it is giving virtual image, therefore this reflected ray is extending back, which gives the image over here. This is image of this object. This is object, this is image. A dash and B dash. This is image. So here also we can see it's very simple by taking the reflection. So angle of incidence, angle of reflection, these two are equal according to law of reflection. Based on that, so whenever the reflected ray is extended back, then its corresponding image giving for the object. Here this is object, this is image. So image of horizontal object becomes vertical. Here image of vertical object becomes horizontal. This is possible whenever the mirror making an angle 45 degree with horizontal. Okay, it's a very important point related to problem solving. Further we discuss related problems right now. Next, go for another point. Suppose the plane mirror is not making an angle 45 degree with horizontal, then what happens? How we can take the image? So very simple. Same way, by the law of reflection, consider this is object over here. The light is coming here, coming from this line along the horizontal line, incident on the plane mirror, undergoes reflection. This is reflected light. Okay. Now this is incident light, this is reflected light. This is angle theta, glancing angle. This is also glancing angle. So whenever the light is coming from here horizontally and incident on this plane mirror, if you imagine a normal over here, normal line to the plane mirror, and this is the glancing angle, this is also glancing angle. Now this is incident light, this is reflected light, and it is extended back in order to get its image. Then this is image of this object. Suppose if you consider this as an object AB and corresponding image, that is A dash, B dash. Why we are taking its direction towards the mirror? Because the object is approaching to the mirror, definitely image will also be approached to the mirror. So here the reflected light is taking for the reference of law of reflection. The light is incident on the plane mirror, undergoes reflection. If it is extended back, you will get its corresponding image. Therefore, here object is approaching to the mirror, the image will also be approached. And here angle, glancing angle theta, this is theta, this is also theta. Therefore, overall here it becomes 2 theta, simply between object and image. Suppose in this case, if object is moving away from the mirror, what happens? Here its corresponding image is also moving away from the mirror. So we can see by the diagram. This is a plane mirror. Right? Object is moving away from the mirror, AB. Now this is theta. By law of reflection, it reflects along this line. This is glancing angle, this is also glancing angle. And after reflection, so the reflected ray is extended back, right? It is moving away from the mirror, then its corresponding image will also move away from the mirror. This is A dash and B dash. This is object, this is image. So this kind of mechanism, once a student or aspirant understood properly, then he can easily solve the problems. Let us move on related problems. Okay? Right. Let us move to the first problem. So here a person is moving with a velocity v0 on horizontal ground. A plane mirror is making an angle theta with a horizontal. Now the question is, what is the speed of image of this fellow, of this person in the plane mirror in terms of vectors? In terms of vectors. Once again, a person is moving under a plane mirror with a velocity v0 on horizontal ground, where the mirror is making an angle theta with horizontal. So what will be the speed of image of this person in the plane mirror? Let us see, it's very simple. As we discussed now, from this object, the person taken to be object, the light is coming from this object and incident on the plane mirror undergoes reflection. So here a normal is drawn to this plane mirror. This is angle of incidence, this is angle of reflection, this is glancing angle, this is also glancing angle. Therefore, this is the reflected rays corresponding image, that is virtual. Therefore, we are extending this back. Right, this is the speed of the image. What is that? V0, because mirror is stationary. For stationary mirror, whatever the speed the object with which it is moving, the same speed is giving, same speed attained by the image in the plane mirror, right? So here this is V0 and here angle theta, this angle theta and corresponding this angle is also theta. Now as a whole, this total angle is 2 theta. This is x-axis and we create a y-axis. Draw y-axis which must pass through this point. Right? This is y-axis. Now, this velocity v0 is resolving into two components. One is along x direction. Therefore, v0 cos 2 theta I cap, and the vertical component is v0 sin 2 theta. Here v0 cos 2 theta. So this vector is resolving into two components. Okay? Plus v0 sin 2 theta j. So this is your answer. Speed of image. So this is answer for the first question. And again go for another one. Second question. There are two plane mirrors. These two plane mirrors are arranged as shown in the diagram. Theta is the angle between these two plane mirrors. Now, an object is moving parallel to the first mirror with a speed v0. Then what will be the speed of image in the second mirror with respect to image of the first mirror? Of course, as this object is moving, then there are two images we can obtain. That image in the first mirror and also image in the second mirror. Right? So we have to find the speed of image in one mirror with respect to speed of image in another mirror. Let us find this. So whenever object is moving parallel to plane of the mirror, so its corresponding image will also having the same speed. V0 here. Of course, this V0 is speed of image in first mirror. This is V0. And similarly, what is the image in the second mirror? If we extend this light ray, suppose if we imagine the light is coming from this object, that incident on this plane mirror, a normal is drawn to this second mirror. This is theta, this is also theta. Now it undergoes reflection. Right? This is theta, and this is 90 minus theta, this is 90 minus theta, this is also theta glancing angle. This is angle of incidence, this is angle of reflection. Now the glancing angle here theta, this is also glancing angle theta. So what is the speed here? V0, object speed V0, corresponding image speed. Where in the second mirror, what is that? V0, this is also V0. Now we have to compare with respect to each other. The question is speed of image in one mirror with respect to speed of image in the other mirror. Therefore, logically, if I shift this image parallel to itself and joining over here, see, this is shifted parallel to itself. This is shifted parallel to itself and joining over here. Then this is Vi is equal to V0. Vi is equal to V0. Of course, Vi1. This is Vi2. Okay? This is V0, V0. This angle is also theta. Now, total angle how much here? 2 theta. Total angle is 2 theta. Now, we use a formula, that vector subtraction. It is relative velocity concept. So, relative velocity depends on the basic concept of vector subtraction. Okay? So, we go for that formula, speed of image in the second mirror with respect to speed of image in first mirror. So this is relative, that equal to speed of image in the second mirror minus speed of image in first mirror. This is relative velocity formula. Then this can be written as V0 bar minus V0 bar. Okay, now I want to find its magnitude taking mod on both sides. We can write it as V0 square plus V0 square minus 2 V0 cos 2 theta, which leads to 2 V0 square minus 2 V0 square cos 2 theta under root. So this gives us 2 V0 square taking common 1 minus cos 2 theta, and by simplifying this, 2 V0 1 minus cos 2 theta, that is 2 sin square 2 theta by 2. Therefore, finally 2v naught sine 2 theta by 2, which gives us the final answer is velocity of image 2 with respect to 1, which is 2v naught sine t theta. This is final answer. Okay, this is also depends on the reflection of light. This also depends on reflection of light. So we are taking that after reflection, its corresponding image is extended back, and taking law of reflection I is equal to R, or otherwise taking the glancing angle, you can easily find whatever the question asked related to this one. Okay, next go for third question. This is third one. Third question is, there is a light spring and one end is fixed to the rigid support. At free end, a load is applied. Its mass is M, on which a small insect is sitting. Now, the block is pulled down and released, which execute simple harmonic motion. Definitely, it should have its own maximum speed at the mean position. The question is, here, the plane mirror is making an angle 60 degree with vertical, that is given in the problem. Okay, over which the block is oscillating, that in simple harmonic motion. Now the question is, what is the maximum speed of the insect with respect to its image formed in the plane mirror? So this is the question. See here, this is a plane mirror which makes an angle 60 degree with vertical. Now the block is oscillating. Say at the mean position, its speed is maximum Vmax. Vmax is how much? Vmax equal to A omega. Say A is the amplitude of the load while it is oscillating, while it is in SHM. This is amplitude A, and omega is equal to root over K by M. So this is Vmax, maximum velocity with which the block is oscillating at the mean position. Now, so question is maximum speed of the insect. Insect is sitting on this block. Maximum speed of insect with respect to its image, that we are going to find. Okay. Now, consider a light ray in this direction. Okay. A normal is drawn to this plane of the mirror. This is angle of incidence and angle of reflection. See, this is angle of reflection. Light incident on the plane mirror undergoes reflection in this direction. This is angle of incidence, this is angle of reflection. Okay, clear? This is the normal. Angle of incidence, angle of reflection. Suppose if it is oscillating with maximum speed over here, Vmax, in this direction, Vmax. So with the same speed, it is reflecting. Therefore, we imagine here Vmax. Of course, here reflected ray, its corresponding image is showing over here. So this is Vmax. Actually, it is approaching to the plane mirror with maximum velocity. Therefore, corresponding image is also approaching to the plane mirror. But for our convenience, it is extended upward. So it is extended further. Therefore, we are showing over here its maximum speed. This is image, its corresponding value is showing over here. Nothing wrong. Okay. This is the speed of object vertically downward. Now, this angle is 60 degree. This is also 60 degree. Glancing angle. This is also 60 degree. Now resolve this one. So V max cos 60 in this direction. Here along the normal, this is V max sin 60. Similarly, this is V max. Here 60 degree. This is also 60 degree. Resolve this in this direction. V max cos 60. Here in this direction, V max sin 60. See here, for object there are two components. One is cos and sin component. For image there are two components, cos and sin components. So relative to each other, relative speed or relative velocity concept over here. Therefore, relative to each other, both are having the same values, same magnitude, and in the same direction, they gets cancelled each other, relative to each other. So this value minus this value becomes 0. But here, this is downward, this is upward. The relative velocity, we are taking their add up. These two components will give the relative velocity, which is giving result. So speed of object with respect to image. This is image. This is image. This is the component of image. This is component of object. Therefore, it becomes 2 Vmax sine 60. Finally, 2 Vmax equal to A root K by M into root 3 by 2. Let's cancel. This is A root 3K by M. So this is your answer for the third question. So it is also based on reflection of light. When we are taking the reflected light and its corresponding image is extended back, by imagining that velocity and the original velocity, resolving them, you will get their components and taking the relative velocity. So horizontal components gets cancelled, vertical components they will add up because both are in opposite direction. Therefore, final answer you are getting A root 3K by M. Okay. Next, we go for another problem, fourth one. So fourth problem is given that there is a plane mirror which is inclined at an angle 37 degree with horizontal. So this is a plane mirror 37 degree. Now a particle is striking this with a velocity v0 equal to 5 meter per second. Question is, what will be the speed of its image formed in the plane mirror? So this is in terms of vectors. So what is its speed in terms of vectors whenever the object is going to touch with the plane mirror with a speed 5 meter per second, right? Let us make a normal to this plane mirror. This is a normal draw, and this is a object from which light is coming from here. It is incident ray. So after reflection, see here, it is extended. Then what is this angle? 37 degree, and this is also 37 degree. So what is this angle? Indirectly this is a normal. Therefore this is the angle of incidence. Then after reflection, this is reflected ray. So with what velocity is moving? This is also 5 meter per second because mirror is at rest. This is the angle of incidence 37. Angle of reflection is also 37 degree. Okay. Now a horizontal line is made over here. This is say x-axis. This is say y-axis. Okay. Now speed of image is v0, again 5 meter per second. So this is making an angle with total 37, how much? 74. And remaining this is 16 degree because it is total 90 degree. 90 degree out of which this total angle 37 plus 37, 74 degrees is removed and remaining will be 16 degree. Now with this 16 degree we are taking the resolutions. See, so here this is x-axis, this is y-axis. So here speed of image is v0 equal to 5 meter per second. Of course, this is image speed that equal to object speed 5 meter per second. This is 16 degree. Now resolve this. v0 cos 16. Here v0 sine 16 degree. Okay. Now vectorially speed of image is equal to v0 cos 16i plus v0 sine 16j. This is v0 5 into cos 16 0.97 say roughly plus 5 into this is 0.27 roughly j. So after simplifying this is 4.8i plus this is 1.4 j. This is your answer for the fourth question. Okay. Here also we are taking the reflection and that extending, and its image is resolving into two components along x and y direction, then you will get its answer. And one more point, here again I stick on to the same concept. How? The light is incident, undergoes reflection, so reflected light is extended back, actually it is the virtual image, and this is approaching to the mirror. The image should also be approached to the mirror, but here this approaching image is extended forward in order to get the components. Nothing wrong at all. Therefore, you will get this proper answer 4.8i plus 1.4j. This is the final answer for this question. Okay? Right. Next, let us move on another problem. There are two plane mirrors. There are two plane mirrors which are separated by 10 centimeters from each other. Ten centimeters. Okay, these two are the plane mirrors. Each mirror will have 2 meters. This data was given. Now, a ray of light is incidenting on one of the mirrors at the edge at an angle of 45 degrees. Okay. Now the question is, before exit from these two plane mirrors, which one? Reflected ray. The reflected ray before exit from these two plane mirrors, how many reflections made by this ray over these two plane mirrors? So number of multiple reflections made by the light, and before exit, how many number of reflections made by the light by the two plane mirrors? Okay. Now the data is given 45 degree. Simple. This is angle of incidence. Angle of reflection will also be same, 45 degree. Now this is say x. X is the length of the mirror which is going to be accommodate in order to get the reflection, one reflection. For one reflection, the mirror is accommodating how much length? X length. And this side is giving 10 centimeters means 0.1 meter. And opposite side, adjacent side, angle is known. Therefore, tan 45 degree is equal to x by 0.1. So, tan 45, 1 is equal to x by 0.1. X equal to 0.1 meter. So, how many reflections made before it exit? N is equal to, that is, total length is given 2 meters by x. This is equal to 2 by 0.1, which gives 20 reflections. And first reflection is also included in it. The total number of reflections made by this light before it exits from the two plane mirrors is 20 plus 1, which gives us 21 reflections before it exits from the two plane mirrors. Okay? Thank you.